Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to Giddy Things. I'm Patty, and I'm having an ice lolly, as my husband calls them. I'm having a popsicle. And this is Outshine. They're so good, and they don't have any sugar, so that's helpful. The disembodied voice is also having one. Disembodied voice, would you put your ice lolly in front of the. There it is. Lovely stuff. I also have a cat who's about to drink my warm beverage. But anyway, we've secured the cat. No cat is in danger. So I am here to respond to the vacuum poll. More people in our poll preferred bagless vacuum cleaners. And I will share with you that the disembodied voice has a different opinion. Disembodied voice, which type of vacuum cleaner do you prefer?
A bagged vacuum
A
cleaner.
bagged vacuum cleaner. And one of the big reasons, and correct me if I'm wrong, disembodied voice, but probably the biggest reason is when you take the bag out of a vacuum cleaner, it's easier to contain the dust, the particles, and the allergens.
That is correct.
Correct. When you take a container vacuum that has a canister, you will invariably lose some of the dust, the particles, and the stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to save cats from my warm beverage. So that's the reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I did a little research, and there's the people in general, the proverbial vacuum jury is out. There's kind of a 50-50 split. And there's also a 50-50 split of why vacuum cleaners about why vacuum cleaners are better or worse with a bag or without a bag. But here's the coolest thing that this poll helped me to think about that I really didn't think about while I was asking the question. We were genuinely just thinking about our vacuum cleaner and thinking about what people would prefer. But this is interesting. I then thought, you know what? A lot of people might not know the difference because since 1993, when Dyson came out with the first bagless vacuum cleaner, there haven't really been a lot of bagged vacuum cleaners left. And oh, cats are growling. Y'all, nobody be nervous. Nobody be scared. Act cool. So, we don't know what's happening. So, that idea of a bagged vacuum cleaner is something that people who were born in and around 1993 might not be as familiar with that's even being in existence, right? So, this is terrifying, y'all. I'm just going to not make eye contact with the cats. Everything's going to be okay, y'all. But that's a thing, right? So, never even occurred to me. And it's one of the things I think about a lot of times when I go, oh, yeah, I'm 56 years old. And things that we used a long time ago might not be stuff that people are really familiar with now. So again, bagged vacuum cleaners. Now here's the 411, here's the T, here's the skinny. As I went onto the interwebs to see what experts had to say, like people, allergy doctors, and people who study these things in laboratories, they said that if you were trying to decrease the number of allergens in the air in your home, a bagged vacuum cleaner is the best choice. So that's kind of intuitive. But bagless vacuum cleaners are more eco friendly because, of course, you're not creating a bunch of bags, which is an additional accessory in which obviously is more things to throw away. A greater number of things to throw away. Anyway, I went on a grammar rogue there. So, long story short, everybody in the poll said we need to be bagless. We kind of like bagged a little bit, but I get the point of why bagless can be better for the environment and, in general, easier to manipulate when you're trying to empty it. But you are going to lose some dust particles and some allergens back into the air. So consider yourselves informed, my lovelies. And maybe we'll talk about additional things that aren't really used that much anymore. That were really a big deal when the disembodied voice and I were growing up. Sound like a good plan?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hope this helped. I'm going to. I've got my hands full. So go in peace and love to serve others. Know how loved you are. Mwah.
Toodle pip.